Okay, it's July 14th. We're playing the second of 3 games of Northern Columbia Little League against Saugerties for the for the Division 15 championship. And it's a best of 3 series. If NCLL wins, they won 2 days ago, 11-3, they will move on to the regional games. If they lose, there will be a game tomorrow, weather pending. And leading us off is Ian Wall. And here's the first pitch. Nice, a little high. He's gonna have a tough strike zone here because most Little League umpires will call that a strike, even though it was definitely at the shoulders. Ian rips a shot out to the outfield. It's a fair ball. They're trying to go to second, but he is staying at first. Ian gets a single, leads us off. This brings up Alex Schmidt. So Ian with the first pitch hit. This pitch is a little wild. I'm sorry, Ian with the second pitch hit. And Alex takes a ball 1. Couldn't see that over there at first base. Ian took a little bit of a lead. He also plays travel ball and caught himself and ran back to first base. In Little League, there is no leading until the ball crosses the plate. Basically, wait for the catcher to catch it, and then you can get off the base. This is wild. Ian's going to go to second. And he just jogs right in there. This is Little League baseball. Accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. Another bad pitch, and I would call that a pass ball, not a wild pitch. That moves Ian to third. This is a hitter's count here. Alex won't be swinging unless it's beautiful. That's beautiful, and he swung. Oh, sorry about that. I thought it was a 3-1 count. That's my fault. This brings up Nate Garofalo. Inside, ball 1. Nate lined a shot to the second baseman in the last game, and now he lined a shot right up to us here. That brings in a run. That's 1-0. There's Nate over at first base, and that brings up Dylan McCrudden, who hit a home run in the last game. Dylan likes him, well, who doesn't? Right about waist high, stomach high. Oh, swung at that one a little bit low. Nate doesn't get off the bag. Catcher did a good job keeping the ball in front of him. That's high, 1-1. Nate taking a very small lead off at first after the pitch. That could be 2. 2 outs. That brings up Joe Penzabine, the 5th batter. 2 outs, man on first. First pitch swinging, strike 1. Strike 2, 0-2. Now the batter has to protect. Outside, 1-2. Nice block by the catcher. That would have sent Dylan over to second base if he'd missed that. Strike 3, but it's in the dirt. That's a drop third strike. Safe is the call at first base. Dylan gets to third. Hey, wait. Nope. And the ball got away, but they held him. Okay, so the old strike him out, get to first base on the drop third strike happens. Men on the corners. I don't think they'll steal here, just because if you do throw out the runner, before the run scores, you will lose the run. However, they may try to go halfway. He's going to go. And they are letting him go. Defensive indifference. Joey goes to second base. He did not run as hard as he could, and I think that's because they were saying, hey, if they throw it to second. Wait, Gabe with a hit. But it ends the threat. So at the end of the top of the first, it is 1-0 NCLL, and that brings out Ian Wall, who will be the starting shortstop. This is Ryan Putnam, the starting right fielder. And at second base is Alex Schmidt. The rest of the team is a little slow getting out. This is Simon Pappas, your starting pitcher. And that's Gabe, or Mr. Gabriel as I like to call him. He's our starting center fielder. That's Joey Penzabine, our starting left fielder. Anthony Bruno, starting third baseman. And running out is Dylan McCrudden, our starting first baseman. And it's not fair because he's wearing a mask, but that is Nate Garofalo, our starting catcher. Okay, we're about to start the bottom of the first. Nate comes out to talk to Simon. Alex, give him a little pat in the back. And we're ready to play. Outside, ball one. Nate's trying to frame it, give him credit for that, but that was a little bit outside. One and one. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As we said last game, it's important to throw strikes. That's a ball. 2 and 2. And there's 2 reasons for that. Obviously, you don't want to put men on. You don't want to get into bad counts. But it's the 85 pitch count. Simon will be limited to 85 pitches today. His foot is off. He's not throwing straight towards the catcher. You can see his foot. His left planting foot is throwing a little bit going off. Hits the ball right back to the pitcher, though. 1 out. This brings up the second batter. He's doing it again. See, he's stepping to the left. He's not stepping straight, and he's not throwing strikes. That's not going to go. Okay, we have a runner on first. Walked on 4 pitches. Simon is stepping out. He's still doing it. He's not stepping towards the catcher, and that's causing a problem right now. He's got to step towards the catcher. He's stepping towards, like, the dugout for the other team. Okay. And he's finally found a strike. Yes, 2 balls, 1 strike. It's very important he steps towards the catcher and throws strikes in this game. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Okay, we got a man on first. 1 out. Foul ball. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another one. Foul ball. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Man on first. and he got him down on the outside corner. Nice pitch. Still not stepping where I want him to step, but that's my son, and I can say that. So it's 2 outs, man on first. A little outside, a little low. Ball 1. Stepping way out, way out. He's having a hard time with that. We're going to have to see if we can correct that for the next inning. 3 balls and no strikes. He's just not stepping towards the batter. Strike 1. 3-1. He's got to throw 3. That's a ball. A little high. Ball 1. So he's compensating for his throw because his leg's going out the wrong way. And now he's got to try to move his arm in the right direction, which is difficult. 1-1. Men on first and second. 1-0 NCLL. Little high inside. 2-1. He's got to throw strikes. He's got to throw strikes. That's all he's got to do. Let the defense do the work. Foul ball. Went with the ball very nicely. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls and 2 strikes. He's going to have a threat of losing him if he doesn't throw a strike right here. It's an important pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out. What? Called it a ball. Okay, bases loaded. Bases loaded. He's got to throw strikes. Let's see how it goes here, boys. That's a strike. 0-1. Ground ball. And I don't know. That game is tied up now. Okay, we have a tie game. Strike 1. One and 1. It's been a long inning. He's thrown a lot of pitches. He's throwing a lot of balls. He's not stepping right at all. He's stepping way off. Getting the strikes. I know he's getting the strikes right now, but he's really stepping way off, and he's got to correct that. A fair ball. The throw-in. He's out. They ends the inning. But Saugerties scores 2. It's 3-1. I want to film this for one reason only. Nothing that I have a problem with. But coaches in Little League are not supposed to be able to warm up pitchers. Don't ask me why. I think it's a crazy, dumb rule. But it is a rule. So, kind of interested watching the coach warming up the pitcher. There are league people around here who know the rules. So I'm certain it was all given the A-OK. Okay, so that brings up Simon Pappas. start off the top of the second. NCLL down 3-1. First pitch, nice pitch, little high, ball one. Nothing to duck for though. Wasn't going to hit him. That's high, 2-0. NCLL down by 2 runs, needs runners, obviously. 2-0, hitters count, should be looking for something special. Ooh, that looks special. 2-1. That looked good too. 2-2. Okay, Simon. 2-ball, 2-strike count. Hits it to short. The throw to first is low. He got the ball. They're calling him out. He held on to the ball. Nice play by the first baseman on a low throw. That brings up Anthony Bruno. Ooh, he wanted it. A little high, good eye. 1-0. That's a ball. 2-0. This is a good position for Anthony now. He should be looking for a ball in his spot. Doesn't get it. Don't swing. You can hear the third base coach, Dean Garofalo, telling him it's your count, your count. Hey, it's a good pitch not to swing at. 2-1. You don't want to swing at that pitch. That was a good pitch. You could throw that every time. You'll be magic in Little League. He's calling that a strike. 2-2. Anthony's got to protect the plate now. Hit the ground. Hit the ground. They're going to make the throw. It's a good throw. That brings up Ryan Putnam. And then back to the top of the order. So Ryan, nice swing, a little bit off the end of the bat. 0-1. 0-2. Ryan's got to protect now. Anything close. Gets a piece of it. Every foul ball with 2 strikes, every ball you can take with 2 strikes, adds to the pitcher's pitch count. And it is imperative, if this is their best pitcher to start the game, to try to get him out of the game as soon as possible. And that's a shot. Right to the third baseman, though. Makes a nice play. That's the inning. So we go to the bottom of the second inning, and Saugerties is winning 3-1. Okay, so we're starting the bottom of the second inning. Strike 1. Ball hit deep. Oh, terrible camera work. It just fell over Ian's glove for a loop single. But a single it was. It's a bunt. They got him at first. 1 out, man on second. Okay, so Nathan Garofalo just yelled out, top of the order. So let's see if Simon puts a little extra something on this ball here. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nice pitch, strike two. Okay. Little outside, ball three. 1-2 count. It's important to keep throwing strikes. That's a strike. Struck him out. 2 outs. Man on second. That brings up the second batter in the order. He's a lefty. Strike one. It's a small strike zone. I always like the smaller kids in baseball. They seem to hustle hard, play hard, usually pretty fast. 2 strikes though. Simon's throwing strikes right now. High, 1-2. 2 outs, man on second, 1-2 count. Ooh, 2-2. That didn't miss by much. That really didn't miss by much. I have a hard time believing he's that far off the plate that was a ball. Ooh, he's calling that high. Yeah, probably did drop in afterwards, but it's tough. Looks like he's getting a little squeezed on the zone. 3-2 count. Important pitch here. Got him. Anthony Bruno gets the ball, throws to first. Got him. Nice play. What? Ball's dead. There's an issue here. What happened? Why is the ball dead? I don't know why we're not getting an explanation on why that ball is dead. You got him, guys! You got him! You got 2 guys at first base. He's out. They got out of that inning. That was tough. Okay, we're about to start the top of the third. I got an explanation about that dead ball. Home plate umpire explained that the bat hit the catcher's glove, which is why the runner from third had to go back to second. And this brings up Ian Wall to lead us off the top of the third. Ball. Okay, pitch number 2 coming to Ian. He rips a shot right to the third baseman, though. It's a hard hit ball. Nothing to hang your head on. That was a shot. That brings up Alex Schmidt. That's high, ball 1. That's outside, ball 2. High, ball 3. I would be very surprised if Alex took the bat off his shoulder here. We want runners right now. We're not up 10-3 or anything like that. And it's ball 4. He takes his base. He runs and hustles to it, though. No one's covering second. But no one's... This brings up Nate Garofalo. Has the power to tie this game on one swing. Ooh. Called an outside, at the knees pitch, strike 1. That's a ball. 1 ball or 1 strike. Foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2, 2-2. really don't want to throw Nate anything too good. That's foul ball. Out of play. Ball 3, and that's going to move the runner over as Alex gets to second base. Okay, now Nate has a 3-2 count with a runner in scoring position. He hits a shot. Second base. Throws him out. Gets the runner over to third, though. Productive at bat. Brings up Dylan McCrudden. This is where the wild pitch can make a big change in the game. Swing and a miss, but that's going to bring him in. He's safe. It is now 3-2. Dylan likes them low, but he swings much better when they're around the chest high. Ground ball to short, throw to first. He's got him. That ends the inning, but NCLL gets a run closer. It's 3-2. We are heading to the bottom of the third. Okay, we're about ready to start the bottom of the third. Saugerties up 3-2. NCLL has hit the ball a lot harder than Saugerties has, but a couple of timely hits and a lot of walks in the first inning caused most of the damage. Oh! Swung at a bad pitch, though. 1-1. Ground ball. Right to short. So to first. He's out. This brings up the second batter of the inning. One out. Hard hit. Oh, this one's hit. Connor gets it. So one pitch, one hit. Ground ball. Right to second base. Makes a nice play. He got him. Man on second, 2 outs. Nice play by Alex Schmidt at second base there. Diving to stop the ball and throwing from his knees. Outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1. Ooh, 2-1. Thought it was a little high. Strike 2. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out. Strike 3 ends the inning. We go to the top of the fourth. 3-2. Saugerties in the lead. Okay, we're about to start the top of the fourth inning with Saugerties winning 3-2. This brings up Connor Booth. And swings and misses at strike 1. Inside, ball 1. 1-1. Ball 2, good eye. 2-1. He hits it right back to the pitcher. And there's 1 out. Connor Strobel is now coming up. So I made a mistake before. Connor Booth was hitting in the 5th position. Connor Strobel's in the 6th. Nice hit. Right back to the pitcher though, and he throws it back. So the 3rd batter of the inning is Simon Pappas. We want to take pitches here. This pitcher's had an easy inning. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Simon's got a good eye. He knows they're down by a run. There's just no way in the world he's taking the bat off his shoulder at this time. So if the pitcher can just groove one, he's going to get a strike. There's just no way he's swinging the bat. So could fake a bunt though. It'd be kind of interesting. He called it a strike. Okay, so now he's swinging. That's ball 4. Simon draws a walk. Simon is now 4 for 6 in terms of on-base percentage, which is 667. That's high. Ball 1. That's a ball. He's going to go. And Simon's safe at second base. No throw. 2 balls, no strikes. He hits it. The pitcher makes a little gaff. Throw to first, though, is in time. And that ends the inning. So, at the end of the top of the 4th, it is still 3-2 Saugerties. Okay, we're about to start off the bottom of the 4th inning with Saugerties up 3-2. First pitch is hit short. The throw, got him. 1 pitch, 1 out. And ball 1. High, ball 2. Okay, you gotta throw strikes. We all know that. He knows that. Everyone knows that. Doing it is the tough part. Saying it is the easy part. That's a strike. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a called ball. That's hard to believe. That is very hard to believe that was a called ball. He walks him. That was a ball, that 4th pitch, but the 3rd pitch looked like a strike. Okay, so a 4-pitch walk brings up the next batter for Saugerties. And I don't know why the coach... Come on, speed this game up, boys. We don't have time for this. It's hot. We have time. Not sure what the issue is. It looks like there's something with the... there's some kind of wristband he didn't want one on. And now they have to go find it and throw it to somebody. These are the delays of Little League, friends. Kids wearing things they're not supposed to. Kids have to go to the bathroom. They're not being paid. Strike 1. That's strike 2. You got him in your spot now. Struck him out. There's no running to third, to first. Okay, anyone who doesn't understand this rule, it's really simple. The coaches of the other team didn't seem to understand that rule either. If there's a man occupying first base with less than 2 outs, a drop third strike is meaningless because the base is occupied. If there's 2 outs, that's a different story. Now there are 2 outs. A drop third strike would require a throw to first. Ball 1. Strike 1. Strike 2. Simon's starting to throw a lot of strikes now. The first inning is over. He's looking sharp. It is a hot and sticky day. High. As soon as you say he's throwing strikes, he throws one about 2 feet above the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Saugerties with the lead, 3-2. Okay, we're in the top of the 5th inning now. Still 3-2 Saugerties. Dylan Caldwell's leading off for NCLL. Swings at the first pitch. Strike 1. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1. Ball 2. 2-1. One thing coaches on both sides are going to have to be cognizant of is the heat. The pitchers get tired earlier than normal, most likely. 3 balls and 1 strike. Dylan can work a walk. We start off the top of the inning. It's a good pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, it's time to get that bat off the shoulder if it's in the zone. If it's not, take your base. That's outside. Oh! Oh! That was a terrible call. It brings up the top of the order. First pitch hitting, and that's a hit. Ian's going to round first, but he's going to stay there. Wait, he might go. Nope. One out, man on first. That brings up the second batter of the lineup, Alex Schmidt. The catcher's had some trouble catching some pitches, and the pitcher's been a little bit wild, a little bit of luck. He'll get Ian moved over. It is a 1-0 count. That's a hit up the middle. Shortstop has it. Throws over to second. Unfortunately, he did not catch that, but it was an easy out. 2 outs. Brings up Nathan Garofalo with a man on first. Ooh, a very low outside strike. Hey, 12, you're in too close. 12, you're in too close. That's a ball, 1-1. What you just heard from behind us was a parent, probably talking to his own child, we'll see. Wait, Nathan with a hit up in the air. He caught it. That ends the inning. So, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Saugerties still up, 3-2. Okay, as we prepare to start the bottom of the 5th inning, Saugerties still up 3-2. Northern Columbia having a very difficult time scoring runs. Saugerties scored all their runs in the first inning. We'll have to check with the scorekeeper to see if they were all earned or not. And here comes the first batter, bottom of the 5th. Oh, foul ball. Oh, we got a very lucky strike. A very lucky strike. So it's 0-2. You don't often get that lucky. 0-2. And he threw it high and away, not sure why. Maybe trying to put a little extra on it, put it right by him. Maybe hoping he was swinging a high pitch. Not sure what's going on with the batter. Okay, that little delay. 2-2. What an umpire should do instead of telling the batter to get in the box is just point to the pitcher, tell him you're ready. If the batter's not in, just let it go. That's strike 3. Oh, nice foul off. Good pitch. So it's still 2-2. Strike 3. So 1 down in the 5th inning. That brings up another player. I don't know their names, unfortunately. I'm not from Saugerties. Gonna make you work the zone with these guys. Like I said, I love the little guys. I'd have them all over my team. 1-0. That's a strike. 1-1. That's a foul ball, strike 2. Two and 2. Ooh, behind him. Lucky didn't hit him. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Outside, he's gonna walk him. That's okay. Question now is the pitch count. There is no pitch count on this scoreboard, so I cannot tell you what it is. Strike 1, 0-1. Pitching a pretty darn good game, if I can say so myself, being his father. Strike 2. That first inning, few walks. What happened at third base with a weird ground ball, not sure. And then a hard hit to left field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Man on first. Bottom of the 5th inning. They can keep Saugerties from scoring. They have 1 shot at scoring a run. 2 and 2. Gotta relax. Gotta throw strikes. He's all sweaty, you can tell. Shirt's coming off. Not easy. And that's 3 and 2. Full count. You gotta throw him a strike. You just gotta throw a strike. Anything that matters here. Just throw that strike. That's... Ooh! If that was low, it wasn't by much. He's gonna tuck in his shirt. And I think he's gonna have to get pulled. Is that 85 pitches? He might be done. And he is. So Simon has done his 85 pitches. That brings in another pitcher. So Simon is going to move to second base. And we're gonna give him a applause for that. That brings in Dylan McCrudden, who was also the reliever of the first game. So, I'm going to take a station identification break. This is WKBB in Relation, New York. Okay, so we've got 1 out. Men on first and second. Relief pitcher Dylan McCrudden has come in. Simon has reached his 85 pitch count. And the first pitch is hit foul. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a hit. 2 runs are going to score. He missed the cutoff. And the 2 runs will score. And this game is now 5-2. With a man on third, 1 out. Keep your composure. That's all they can do. Ball one. Toughest thing for kids to do at this age is to keep their composure. Stay calm. What happened happened. It's over. Ball two. Ball three. Okay, it's one out. Man on third. Hit deep. The throw to home. Not going to be in time. That is 6-2 now. So Saugerties breaks it open with 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. And with 2 outs, there's no one on base. Down by 4. Swing and a miss, strike one. Hit right back to the pitcher. They make the play. Inning's over, but the damage is done. It is 6-2, and NCLL has their work cut out for them.